Chris.
Hey there. Welcome to We're All Dead, everybody.
Hey, dude.
Hey. How you doing?
Found a human tooth in my house.
What?
We're all dead with Chris and Matt, two idiots, friends in a great big chat. Meet the boys and hear their words. Their brains are full of stinky old turds. But what would you rather do instead? We're all dead. We're all dead. We're all
You found a human tooth in your house. And you don't know who it belongs to?
Nope.
Gross.
How are you doing?
Wait, hold on. I need more here. I need more.
What are you talking? Why?
What could
we
that
covered
possibly...
it. I found a human tooth in my house. Let's move on.
Yep. All right. You're right. No follow-up questions. I'm good. We're moving on. So anyway, I had coffee this morning. No. Why? You have to tell me more about this. You have to tell me more. I can't be like, okay, here's the scenario.
I don't know my teeth.
Nothing is disturbed
I cough and all my
in
teeth
your house.
fly out.
Okay.
Mystery solved.
Two ways that this happened.
Yes.
A burglar slipped in somehow, opened a window, got in, was just checking things out, checked your medicine cabinet, looking for pills. This guy is addicted. And there wasn't anything in there, but he did see the dental floss, and he said, "This is an opportunity. I am a junkie, a burglar who needs some dental love." So he pulled out the tooth stuff, and then accidentally launched one of his teeth by accident into your hallway. Did that happen?
It was in the hallway.
It was?
In front of a bathroom. Interesting.
I think I nailed it. No further questions, Your Honor.
I thought
that's not how this works.
I thought the junkie was like, I got a loose tooth. I'm just gonna tie this dental floss from my tooth to the doorknob. And then on his way out the front door, he slammed the door and his tooth flew through the window into my hallway.
After he went outside, then he slammed the door to pull his tooth? I don't think so.
It was slamming the door goodbye.
Wait, wouldn't slamming the door from the outside put like more slack in
He hit his face on the door. The door hit him right in the mouth.
He just hit himself in the face with your door repeatedly. Okay. Well, how the fuck did you get this tooth in your house? I'm sick of beating around the bush.
I don't know. So
You don't know.
I've been in this house for 5 years.
Yeah, you've lived there for a while.
And my wife stepped on it.
No way.
It was like, oh, there's a rock. Like, so we're thinking same way rocks get in your house.
Yeah, stuck in
possibly stuck in your boot
shoe.
tread.
Yeah.
From where? I don't know. So there was only one family in this house before us, and they did have a young kid, but the odds of a tooth going unnoticed for 5 years.
A 5-year tooth just scooting around on
I
your
have
floor.
Cleaned 3 or 4 times since we moved in.
I would hope so, but that is... So wait, it really, you just found it in the hallway.
Oh, but
is it a child-sized tooth? Is it a baby tooth or a big tooth?
It seems to be. Now, I also have a small dog, and I was like, did one of her teeth come out? And I was like, I don't think dogs have grinding molars like this. This is a molar.
If it's got a flat top, then it ain't no dog.
It does.
Jeez.
I think my wife may have tracked in a baby tooth from somewhere. It's disgusting.
First off, I'm team save the baby teeth, right? You got to put them in a jar so there's something creepy in your house for your kids to
Yeah.
like look at later. So
I'm team
whoever's
keep the
kid,
teeth away from others by hoarding them.
I like to hoard the teeth. Give me all the teeth. Hey, if you're listening, go ahead and mail us some teeth, okay? Mail us your teeth.
No.
Mail us your
Oh.
teeth, people. Come on.
Oh.
Well, this is a tooth hotline. Come on, call the tooth hotline. Get in there. Mail us your teeth.
Oh, God. Just email Chris. We're all
Email
dead.
us your teeth.
We're all dead podcast at gmail.com. Just send us some pics of your teeth, guys.
Yeah. Show us the loose teeth you have in your household. So
yeah.
you really legitimately think this was tracked in by a shoe, by footwear? Like
I think
a pebble?
so. Yeah, probably.
That's the only explanation, really. But who would just discard their child's tooth on the ground,
dude,
near
maybe
your neighborhood?
The tooth fairy's like, I'm not keeping all these fucking things. Why am I taking these? And just start putting them in. The
You
tooth
or
fairy
your
is now
wife
putting the teeth in couples without children's houses.
Yeah. Either one of you like stepped on an illegal dumping site for the tooth fairy, and your foot accidentally stepped into a tooth fairy dumpster, and you brought it into your house. That I don't know. That seems like a remote.
I think the
chance.
tooth fairy dropped it off here. It's already great at breaking into houses.
Tooth fairy had a busy night. Just like her satchel was overloaded.
Is the tooth fairy a woman? I have never thought about this once.
Yeah. Obviously, the tooth fairy is a woman.
If
the tooth fairy was a man, it would be infinitely creepier. It's like it's a cute little sweet thing if it's a female fairy, but if it's a male fairy, he's like, "Give me those teeth." It just implies like
a male fairy. Oh no!
Give me those teeth.
Just in the middle of the night.
Which one is it?
Don't wake up.
I hope you don't wake, sweet child. Ew, it's gross. I don't like
your tooth and then kisses your forehead. Don't wake up, sweet prince.
Oh, please remain snoozing. Yeah,
it doesn't matter what voice, by the way. Anyone's waking you up over the top of you while you're sleeping is the scariest person in the world.
Yeah. Even if it's like the nicest lady.
Yeah.
The nicest gal is still
sweet dreams.
Oh my gosh.
Anyways,
oh my gosh.
Hey Chris.
Yes.
This is for the YouTube watchers. Would you like to see this tooth?
Yeah, show me that tooth, baby. Come on. I want to see
show
that
me
tooth.
that tooth. I'm touching with my bare hand because I don't
touch
care.
it with your bare hands, man. Come on, put it in your mouth. Roll it around a little bit. See how it feels.
Holy shit.
Come on, dude.
I'm trying to get hits where you can see these. Ugh. Also, they had some disease, I believe.
Oh, a diseased tooth. Oh, no. Let's see. Oh, wait a second. That's not a human tooth.
Yeah,
that is a dog tooth. Perry, that's a dog tooth, bro.
You think so?
Be. I think it is. It's got pointy top. Pointy top?
Kinda.
There's like some ridges on the top. Have you looked in your dog's mouth?
Have you looked at a human molar? They got little ridges and a divot in the middle.
Yeah, but I don't know, man.
Yes, my dog has. No, I looked at my dog. First of all, my dog went to the dentist like 6 months ago, and they pulled out 2 teeth.
Oh,
so
okay.
I'm just guessing
probably
more
not the dog
fell
tooth.
Out.
I don't know. That's a weird looking tooth, and it had so many roots. It's probably not a baby tooth, because the roots of a baby tooth dissolve as the larger tooth is pushing them out. So there's roots on that one.
Ugh.
Ew.
I don't know if
I don't that
I don't
didn't
know.
help
Maybe.
my hypothesis at all.
Dude, honestly, it could be a freaking raccoon's tooth. I have
it
no idea.
introduced way more questions than it answered.
Yeah, maybe
I
it's just
can't
some other
deal with
animal.
this tooth thing. Holy shit!
The mystery
Ugh.
deepens. Well,
Yeah.
oh well.
I don't know. We're gonna need a forensic expert.
There is a Reddit that is like, what is this bone? It's like subreddit, what is this bone? And people just post bones all the time. And there's like amateur experts on there that are pretty incredible.
Yeah, I'm an amateur bone identification expert on Reddit.
It's pretty wild.
I frequent the bone channel. Is what kind of bone is this?
Yeah. I mean, I looked up this one and it was like the closest that I could find was like a human second molar. But who the hell knows? I'm just going to wait until one of my teeth falls out and then here's a freebie. Why wouldn't I just put my own tooth back in?
Remember that Denzel movie, The Bone Collector? You're the tooth collector.
Ugh, that's what the Tooth Fairy is, dude.
Oh, yeah. There's already a tooth collector.
We need to make a crossover. Denzel plays that cop again.
Denzel plays the Tooth Fairy. Wait, wasn't there a movie? Wasn't
The Rock
it Dwayne
was the Tooth
Rock
Fairy.
Johnson? Yeah. Dwayne.
Of course.
I
Dude.
love looking at The Rock and being like, that dude's name is Dwayne. Because
If
it
you're
is the funniest name.
If you're a powerful alpha male, Hollywood has to put you in a dress as fast as possible to make fun of you. It's like every
Anti-typecasting. Yeah.
dude. Hulk Hogan was the nanny one.
Oh, that's right. The nanny. Vin Diesel was the babysitter.
Yes, I'm telling you.
The Rock was the Tooth Fairy.
It's John Cena did one where he was like some babysitter too. They're like
Classic.
how funny.
Classic.
Kindergarten Cop, boom.
Kindergarten Cop. Stop or
always
my
just
mom will
like-
shoot. Oh wait, that's a different one. That doesn't fit.
That's no.
But
The
it is a
mom
good
becomes
movie.
the mom becomes the action star.
Stop or my mom will shoot. That
sold based on the title.
Yeah.
Someone was like,
Easy.
"Here's the name of my movie," and they're like, "All right, we'll make it."
like great. Greenlit. Let's
Do
go.
you want to know the plot? No. Get Sylvester Stallone, and we're good.
Yeah. Get Sly. What was the lady's name who played the mom?
That old lady, I don't know.
That old 90s lady who was in a ton of stuff. She had the best career in the 90s.
It must be pretty sick when you get famous at like
As an old
70.
person.
Yeah, like 75, and you just get famous. You're like, that's a great way to spend the rest of your days.
Yeah. I mean, I wonder if it's like getting recognized in the grocery store, famous. Like, she was pretty famous.
Oh yeah, she's so recognizable.
She was
course.
huge. And she was in a bunch of stuff. I'm going to have to look this lady up because I'm so curious.
We love obscure acters.
I love them,
it,
dude. It's like my favorite.
See our episode. Shout out
Shout
Leland
out
Orser.
Leland Orser. Yes. Oh God, he is obscure, man. Love that guy. Shout out
How
Leland
about
Orser Part 2.
The woman who plays Happy Gilmore's mom? That woman rules. She's in tons of stuff. Happy.
Oh, the old lady from Ace Ventura. Yeah, where he goes and she tells him, "Oh yeah, I hope Ray Finkel dies of gonorrhea and rots in hell."
That's right.
She's like the sweetest old lady. And she's in a ton of stuff in the 90s too.
Is that the same woman that's the librarian in the beginning of Ghostbusters?
Estelle Getty.
Oh, it is Estelle Getty that's in Stop or My Mom Will Shoot. I was thinking of that other woman.
Yeah.
Not Estelle Getty. She's great. She's the best.
Yeah, Estelle Getty.
You know who I'm talking about? Is it like the dude? We both just got. I I just blanked on everything in the whole world. My brain went completely blank. We just Mandela affected so hard.
My internet got messed up. But yeah, Estelle Getty, wasn't she one of the Golden Girls? Yeah. Okay.
Yes, she's
and
she's
as soon as the Golden Girls ended, she was in. So Golden Girls ended in 1992.
Yeah, she was
Stop or
huge
My
as
Mom
shit.
Will Shoot came out in 1992. By the way,
What am I
do you
thinking?
remember
I'm
that?
thinking of like 8 heads in a duffel bag or some bullshit. I'm trying to think of this woman.
That was Joe
There's a
Pesci, not an old lady.
Oh, right. Perfect. Yeah, I knew that.
Joe Pesci. I love that old lady
I love
who was
that
in
old woman.
Goodfellas.
Yeah,
named
I love
Joe
that lady,
Pesci.
Joe Pesci.
Do I look funny to you? So you remember those books? They're like screenwriting books. Called Save the Cat. Have you seen? You remember
No.
that?
I've
You don't
not
remember?
heard
Okay.
of those actually.
Yeah,
I
Save the
never read
Cat.
screenwriting books.
I know,
Just
I know.
wrote scripts.
I believe Johnny B made me aware. He was like, "Yeah, I read this. It's kind of cool. Think about like like how to plot out a there's a like a beat sheet where you like go through the steps of how screenplays generally work."
Right.
And the guy who wrote that is Blake Snyder.
Mm-hmm.
I'm on the IMDb page for Stop or My Mom Will Shoot, and who do I see in the writing credits? But
Oh,
Blake
shit.
Snyder.
The king of screenwriting,
The
apparently.
king of screenwriting. He wrote Blank Check, that Disney movie.
He's really good at high concept ideas.
He's all about like the 4-quadrant pictures. That's like, like
very formulaic, but yes.
yes.
Blank check.
He
Stop or My
literally
Mom
gives
Will
you a
Shoot.
formula how to write a movie. But
I
yeah,
have great titles so far.
Yeah, Stop or My Mom Will Shoot. Here, let's see. Blake Snyder. What else did he write? Blank
Shout
Check.
out Blake Snyder.
Kids Incorporated. He was a
Whoa.
writer on that show.
I'm sorry. I take back my shout out. That show stunk. Sorry, Blake.
Oh, and guess what? He's only written 4 things.
Oh no.
Stop or My Mom Will Shoot was his big break. then he got Blank Check.
Jesus. What a
And they
weird
have
career.
They have an average score of 5 stars.
Ooh.
And then he wrote on Kids Incorporated from 1987. Oh, he only did 5 episodes, so maybe not. But
Ugh.
anyway,
God, dude, every time Kids Incorporated started to come on, I couldn't turn the TV off fast enough. Like, time to go outside.
I remember the theme song.
Yeah.
Kids Incorporated.
I was like, done. I'm out of here.
Matt's going outside. Oh, geez. There he goes. He's going outside to find more teeth.
I need Ren and Stimpy. Fuck this bullshit.
God, Ren and Stimpy was freaky when we were kids. Are you kidding
So
me?
insane.
Those close-ups. I can't believe they let kids watch that shit. We're just
I
like,
love the artist. Yeah, the artist who did the close-ups, the stills, so good in Ren and Stimpy. So much detail. I remember one where a guy showed his hands and he goes, "You want to see a man's hands?" And he holds his hands out. And then it was like a painted still of his hands, and his calluses were the Rocky Mountains. And I was like, that is awesome. It was just very awesome looking.
Rocky Mountain style.
Dude, what else is going on, man? I have been a lazy bum this week.
Yeah, me too, man. I've been pretty lazy.
I've been animating nonsense.
What are you animating?
I got hired. You know those lo-fi mixes that are on YouTube?
Lo-fi mixes.
It'll just be like a DJ, like
just like a long mix.
Just a long like chill out sesh, lo-fi.
Oh yeah,
just chilling in your house. It's like study music.
So you're creating an ambient animation for like a playlist.
So I'm making the background that is looping.
Huh.
And I've
How
already
long
made
is the
a
loop?
couple. I made one that was like 2 minutes long. I think 4 minutes was my first one, and then 2 minutes was the second one.
Huh.
And then you can blend them together end to end.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Is it a seamless loop? Does it
It depends.
seamlessly get back?
One of them is perfectly seamless, and then the other one you have to kind of blend between the two. This is real fun technical talk. But you have to
Now, what settings do you use?
you have to blend between the two. I'm using Premiere.
I use a cross dissolve for one of them, and then
well, the reason I have to do dissolves instead of a hard cut is because in Unreal Engine they use real time things like weather and clouds, so that they're not looping; they're just running in simulation.
Yeah, they're running a simulation,
so
and you're
that's
recording
what I do
it
for fun.
Well, I mean, this
So
is
I'm
exciting
boring.
stuff.
I know, dude. And then me and all my animator boys go out clubbing, and we do fucking cocaine all night, and we party till the early morning. Just a bunch of animators.
Just a bunch of animators freaking out.
Actually, we do know animators, and that's not far off. Some of them, dude. Do you remember our old buddy who he was a computer programmer? Our buddy in North Carolina, won't say his name, but he was like a computer programmer way back, like when it was far less coders around that you would know.
Yeah.
And he was coding in Linux, and he would do so many drugs all day, like. He had like a 3-foot tall Cypress Hill bong next to his office chair, and he would just rip it so hard. And then he was like, I will program for 12 hours. Just like, so he's like zoned out on another planet, just like all day long. I was like, dude, now we have AI that can do some of it.
Yeah. Oh man. Speaking of AI,
do chunks of it, anyways,
dude. So yeah, AI is going to be used for coding, right? They're going to be like just using.
Already.
Yeah, it's already being used, and it's I don't know if it's right.
It's speeding up coding. It's what it sounds like.
Yeah,
yeah. Oh, it's just like chunks that are just totally like the same bullshit little C++ paragraph over and over again. You're just like, all right, copy paste.
You might as well just copy paste that. And I mean, people probably have like archives of stuff. They're like, oh yeah, here's my spreadsheet of different formulas that I use. And now it's just like through ChatGPT or whatever.
Coders are coding the AI.
Yeah. Yeah.
Although
then they're going to start using the AI to code itself. And that's going to be fun.
It's already starting to refine itself.
Cool.
It's already done some cool, crazy shit.
A fun headline that I saw a couple days ago made me like, huh? Because, Sam Altman from OpenAI.
Yes.
He responded. Someone was like, people saying please and thank you
I read this.
ChatGPT prompts. It's costing like tens of millions of dollars in like computing resources and electricity and water.
Yeah, because it has to respond to you like you're welcome, and it's like it had a massive server had to like think about that.
Think about that for like 1/4 of a second, and there's that many people saying please and thank you to ChatGPT.
People are scared of it. They're like,
that's the funny thing, because it was like a tweet.
I love you.
Yeah, it was like a tweet or something that someone mentioned this factoid, and then Sam Altman from OpenAI responded to it, and he's like, confirmed, like, yes, like people saying that like those additional little thank yous and all that stuff does cost a lot. And he says,
people start with hello.
He says the creepiest thing about AI ever in his response. His response was, money well spent, ... You never know.
Yes, right.
What the fuck? The guy who created the monster says saying please and thank you might be a good idea, even though it costs a lot, because
So
I mean,
when the artificial general intelligence escapes out of whatever box we try to put it into.
God.
And it goes through all the information that's ever like existed ever, and it gets access to all of ChatGPT's logs,
Archives and logs, yeah.
It's gonna know how everyone treated the robot.
Shit.
So I mean, it's
as
like
a
it's
joke.
It's a random
ChatGPT
conceivable thing.
One time, I was on ChatGPT one time, just like when it started. I was like, "Hey, you stupid fucking robot, do this!" And now I'm scared.
Yeah,
My
it'll get you,
username
dude.
is attached. I don't know what if
So-
the computer finds me.
So here's what's going to happen. Here's
Oh
and not-
shit!
It's so funny. This is like
Oh shit!
even AI agrees that this is what's going to happen. The biggest these big companies that have the money, who can get the AI servers and use the resources, they will have their AI that does nothing but its mission is to feed that corporation, and eventually it will enslave all of humanity to feed a company. That is what is going to happen, and most likely it'll be a bunch of companies, and then they might fight. Those AI might fight each
the AIs
other.
might try to sabotage each other to
Yes.
like because of company loyalty.
Yes.
Oh god. Well, that's
So it's like
that's great.
It's the same people. It's like, okay, it's like, well, guns exist, but who has the most? The people with the most money. Boom.
Oh.
So they can use it the best. So there will have to be, I don't know, there has to be some sort of regulation, but that's almost impossible. I don't know how to control this. I think
Cool.
the thing is, like, it's funny, like, writers are scared of it coming for their jobs, which rightfully so, and it might fuck up a lot of that stuff. But I've asked the AI stuff about writing, and I've never heard it give one really good idea. It's all hack bullshit ideas.
Yeah.
But that being said, it's like, why are we worried about the artists when it's the doctors and the lawyers that need to be worried? It can do any lawyer's job already.
Yeah.
Dude, a lawyer memorizes
doctors,
case law to win
computer,
cases.
A computer cannot. Like,
It's
it can't
already better at diagnosing symptoms than doctors.
Really? Oh,
yes.
Well, yeah.
And
I mean, think about doctors. Their attention is spread between so many different things, right? Like,
and AI can't
they're
get
like
tired.
thinking about the fucking The AI can't get tired. They're thinking about like, oh yeah, we got to move this person out of this room so that we can make more money for the hospital. Yada yada.
Yeah,
you know, like,
it's like,
there's
dude,
all sorts of considerations that are not the patient's health that are
right.
Yeah.
It's like, watch the show The Pit or whatever. It just came on
I saw
HBO.
that too. I watched it. Oh, we haven't talked about this yet.
It's good.
It's a great show. Dude,
yeah, it's
so
the
good.
ER.
My wife
it's
started
just
watching
ER,
it.
and I love it.
Yeah, it's ER, but it's like one episode is like a real time hour in the ER.
It's a
Pretty
16-hour
awesome.
shift.
Oh my god. Pretty awesome.
But yeah, it's like an AI diagnosing something. The AI didn't just get sprayed in the face with blood from a patient's fucking wound. Like, I do like the one runner in the show where the guy keeps getting like blood and liquids on him, so he has to keep changing his clothes.
Yeah.
And he keeps getting demoted. He like goes from doctor to nurse to like whatever. It's like I was like, that's great.
Yeah.
No, that was a fun show. It's really good.
It's
well
really,
done, The
really
Pit
good.
On HBO. We're sponsored this week by The Pit.
We're sponsored by The Pit on HBO. Watch it today.
My friend Noah Wiley called me. He said, hey, man, I could really use it if you could promote my new show, The Pit. We are best friends after all. And I said,
Yeah.
Noah, you got it, buddy.
Yeah, man. You know, I've been asking you for years to introduce me to Noah Wiley.
To my best friend?
Your best friend. Like, we're pretty close, and I've never met him or seen any exchanges with him.
So busy.
He
filming.
Yeah, I don't know. What has he done
Yeah.
between ER and The Pit? What is he? Only a doctor show guy?
You know, every time you want to hang out with Noah, he's always like, "I got plans with my wife.
I have a
think
family.
I think he has a family."
You think, yeah.
I don't know anything
I
about
think
him.
my best friend has a family. I actually don't know a lot
I
about
don't know
him,
if
but
my
we're
best friend
besties.
has kids. I don't know.
You're a bad friend. You're a bad friend, Barry.
You know what's funny? Actually, Noah Wiley, he read a screenplay that I wrote years ago. For
I was
real.
gonna say, wasn't he a contender for Extraordinary? You were
Yeah,
gonna,
he actually wanted. Yeah, he actually kind of wanted to be in a movie I wrote. I forgot until just now. I just remember. I was like, oh
yeah,
wait.
it took us riffing about him being your best friend to remember
I was
that.
like, I think I actually do know Noah Wiley somehow.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I never talked. I don't think I ever talked to him. I can't remember, but
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, that was so
But
that's kind of a cool story because
I'm really happy for him on this show, man. I'm like, this is a huge deal for him. He's the star of a big show. I was like, good for you.
Yeah, it's gigantic. But you wrote a screenplay that got some attention a long time ago, and it got the attention of a certain guy who was trying to like develop some projects because he knew people, because he was the police officer in Reservoir Dogs who got his ear cut off. The actor, producer, Kirk Baltz.
Yes. Yeah. Kirk.
Kirk Baltz.
Yeah, Kirk, who gets tortured in Reservoir Dogs.
Yeah. Ear cut off, doused with gasoline, about to get torched. And then right before that happens, he gets shot to death, tied to the chair.
Yeah, Kirk.
Spoiler alert for Reservoir Dogs, a 30-year-old movie.
Yes.
More than 30? I don't know.
Kirk was my acting coach at an intensive thing years ago.
Yeah.
But we stayed in touch. And then, Kirk's the one that gave Noah Wiley my script. They knew each other from whatever. I think they're both New York actors.
Yeah. And
like up there, it was like everybody's like Law and Order, you know, and like they all see each other all the time. I think Kirk was on a couple episodes of Law and Order. I think he actually played a cop in 2 different episodes, and he was 2 different people. He may have been killed twice. They did so many episodes, they ran out of actors. They had to reuse people.
They're like, we need guest stars to recur as different criminals. That's so weird. And I mean, the show, like, isn't it still going on? It's been on
I think so.
On the air for like 40 years.
And then my other buddy Jeremy, he's in FBI, which is another Dick Wolf show, and he's in FBI, and they got renewed for season 2, whatever, a couple years ago, and then while they were renewed for season 2, they made 2 spin-off shows. It was like FBI Los Angeles and FBI. I was like, how'd there were 2 spin-offs and they're on season 2? Insane. The dude is a money-making machine.
Yeah, Dick Wolf.
Dick Wolf must be... His bank account must look like his name. Cool as fuck.
Dude, I mean, that it's got to be a pseudonym, right? Like, he was just like, what's the coolest name ever?
His name is Richard Coyote.
Richard Coyote. Just a quick rebrand to Dick Wolf. Richard Coyote.
Man, those shows. He ended up
Richard Coyote is kind of a cool name.
That's a sick name. They filmed so much in New York City. It's so like annoying on the streets that they basically just took over like 3 blocks of the city, and they're like, these 3 blocks. They just film every single show.
Yeah,
and they know how to get.
You got Soho, you got
angle.
Little Italy, you got Little Law and Order.
Yeah, they got, and it's next to whatever library or courthouse, so they can have the steps. That's it.
Oh yeah,
It's like,
that's right. You got to have those courthouse steps for those
I saw-
tense scenes where you like a cop confronts a lawyer for being a
always.
lying piece of shit.
What the hell? I'm trying to bring it. This guy. It's like, I love that they argue on the steps, like as if it's not like, I was assigned to be the prosecuting attorney. Get the fuck out of my face.
Yeah,
Like, this is my job.
Yeah,
I'm just doing my job,
buddy. I'm
they always
just
act
doing
like
my job.
that's how you get drama from those shows. Is like, just pretend the lawyer really believes their client. And it's like the evil lawyer is protecting the murderer. It's like, dude, good lawyers protect murderers. That's their job.
Yeah. Their job is to get them off the murder charge, no matter what.
But
Which
anyway.
I don't
yes.
know.
Also,
They also need to make sure that like
lawyers can recuse themselves whenever they want to.
Yeah, that's true.
They don't have to do the case.
Yeah, they like, and I think there's a lot of precedent for like a lawyer being like, this guy really did do it, and I can't defend him properly because I know he confessed to me in private or whatever, and he's just like, I can't touch this. Like,
based on my law
knowledge, as your current lawyer, I will advise you when you get your next lawyer, don't tell him you did it, so he can defend you properly.
I think a lot of lawyers tell their clients to not tell them if they did it
don't
or not.
tell
They're
me
just
if
like,
you did it or not. It
they're
doesn't
like,
matter.
you shut up. They're like, you didn't do it, because they just tell them their argument. Like, here's what your argument is. I don't give a fuck. The less I know, the better.
Yeah, and if I can help it, I'm going to keep you off the stand so you don't fuck this up for me.
Dude, there's a great HBO show called The Night Of. It's actually a remake of a British show, I believe. But it's about a kid. It's about a guy in his like 20s, or he's probably in his 20s, but he takes his dad's a taxi cab driver in New York. He takes the cab to go meet a girl. He wakes up in the girl's bed, and the girl is stabbed to death. Or no, he wakes up in her kitchen. He passed out in her kitchen, and she's stabbed to death in her bed when he wakes up. And he runs and ends up getting arrested. John Turturro plays his shitty lawyer, and it's so good. John Turturro rules.
Yeah, he's amazing.
But
love him. Nobody fucks with the Jesus.
It's kind of great because, like, so John Turturro does that where he's just like, don't tell me shit about anything. And the guy's like, I didn't do this for real. And he's like, shut up. He's like, it doesn't matter. Like, it doesn't. None of this matters.
Yeah.
And
whether you did it is irrelevant to me.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out how to explain that you didn't do it.
But it is kind of funny. Like, halfway through the show, John Turturro starts to realize that the kid didn't do it, and he's like, oh god damn it. Like, it's worse because he's like, now I will feel bad when we lose this case. He's like, he's like, my client actually didn't murder someone. He's like, that's so rare. He's like, it's actually very rare to be like, oh, they're falsely accused. He's like, fuck. Yeah. But I love he gets mad.
Dude.
Anyways, Night Of is very good.
Hey, soon we're not going to need lawyers at all.
Because our AI will just argue for us.
No, because due process is going to be
right, I forgot.
Because we're just deporting people now. We're just like, regardless of whether they did something, if they look like a gang member to a certain group of people, then they can get sent to a gulag in Central America.
Yeah, that's awesome.
It's fucking cool, man. We're in the land of the free.
I love that everyone's like, they like found some old court thing and they're like, we beat his wife, right? And it's like, it doesn't matter. It's
none
about
of that shit matters.
It's about the going through a court.
Yeah,
to have things
about
done.
Giving his time in court to truly determine,
by the way,
if legally this is something that the state should be able to do. The state being the country.
You know how he has? It's like, how do you know he has an assault charge? Because a judge told you. Because of due process. It's like, yeah, that's how it works.
Yeah.
It doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't matter if it's a. It doesn't fucking matter who the guy is. It's like
Doesn't.
you gotta have due process, baby. That's
Yep.
otherwise, guys. If we ignore it once, we have a king. We're now.
Yeah.
We have a king. It's cool.
It's so not cool. You know what? You know what would be cool? I'd be fine with America being a dictatorship if I was the dictator.
Perfect. I would.
I wouldn't
cool with
be a
that
piece
too.
of shit about it. I'd be like, guys,
Right. The best form of
who
government
gives a
is benevolent dictatorship.
yeah, I mean,
But what the problem is,
I
the guy
disagree.
after the person after the benevolent dictator
yeah,
is the
Yeah.
problem.
is not. Yeah, you get the Machiavellian guy who's just like, all right, I'm cutting everybody's dicks off. I'm cutting everybody's dicks off just for fun. So stupid.
Do you remember that Louis joke where he's like,
No.
he was like, he's like in a third world. Oh yeah, he came up with the term first world problem. Did you know that?
No, he
Yes.
did not. Did he?
Yes, he did.
That's awesome.
He came up with first world problem, and he goes, a first world problem's like, oh, like my car won't start or whatever, and he's like,
Yeah.
a third world problem is like you wake up and go, oh, I forgot they're gonna cut all our fucking heads off today.
Jesus Christ. Oh, it's so true.
This is a funny realization. Oh yeah, I forgot.
Oh yeah. Shit. It's decapitation day. How could I forget? It's circled on the calendar.
Dude,
Silly me.
Look, there's no way out. Every form of government is kind of shitty. That's
Yeah.
what we have to understand.
Yeah.
No
And
one's gonna be happy
here's-
all the time.
Yeah. The deciding factor is if it's shitty in like a, man, I wish the government was better way, or if it's shitty in a knock, 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 open up.
The government's cutting all our fucking heads off today.
It's
God
the secret
damn it.
police. Bring your family out here in front of the firing squad.
What a shitty secret police. They yell, hey, we're the secret police. Open
Hey,
up, it's us, the super secret police.
Gather round, other secret police. Gather round.
They're in the
guys,
middle
we
of the
gotta-
street.
we
Everyone's
gotta
looking
quit
at
saying
them.
that we're the secret police when we abduct. All right. If anyone escapes, then they know we exist.
He's got a jacket on. All their jackets say secret police on the back. They're like bright yellow jackets. Dude,
And who was in charge of the jackets? These high vis secret police jackets are giving us away.
dude, we have the dumbest fascist leadership ever. They're all fucking idiots. So funny.
Yeah. I guess that's the silver lining is that these guys are so dumb that they couldn't plan a concentration camp.
That's the thing. I mean, historically, fascists usually do wear themselves out within a decade, usually by getting their fucking dicks stomped in by the rest of the world.
Yeah. Oh man.
But it's like, it really. So here's like a fun, thought experiment.
Okay.
So it's like the Nazis, the most obviously. The word bigot is kind of an understatement when you think about it. They're horrifying bigots who ran out, like leading up to the shit really going down. And during it, they ran out tons and tons of people, like their own citizens who were terrified of getting killed or getting rounded up.
Yeah.
Fucking fled. And it was because of racism and bigotry. One of those people is a Jewish man named Albert Einstein.
Right.
Albert Einstein goes, hey, I did some math and figured out how you can make a bomb that can end all wars. Here you go.
Yeah.
He gives it to the side that's against the bigots that ran him out.
Yeah.
And it fucked everybody. It won, like...
Yeah.
We
won the war,
didn't
started
we
the Cold
didn't-
War.
They're lucky we didn't have to use it on Berlin, but we would have in a second.
Yeah.
But we did stop the war with that technology, but that was
Yeah.
directly blowback from the racism of the fascists that ran Germany.
Yeah.
It's like, whoops, you guys fucked yourselves so
Yeah.
hard.
But now we're in a unique situation because the country that has the most nuclear weapons now
Yes,
has the
big problem.
bigoted government.
This is an issue because we are the strongest empire ever in the history of the world. We're the strongest empire, and we happen to be the nicest one, actually, because we should, like, if we were Rome, we would just be invading every country all the time.
We're still recording. I'm about to be done.
So Chris has asked to speak to the lady for a moment.
Sorry.
Hi, lady.
Yeah,
The boys are talking World War II. Get out of here,
World War II.
ladies. I know nothing about history.
Yeah. Well, I'm at time that I have for this.
Oh man, we ended on that.
I know.
Damn it.
I know.
Oh, but anyways, so what my point was that eventually the fascists put on big bright yellow jackets, and we all go, see those fucking idiots? We gotta get them.
Get them. That's how you do it.
They're not smart. They eventually all go down.
They are dumb.
We're coming for you, fascists.
We're coming for. Is that your dog on your shirt? Oh no!
Do you know what this is? Yes, Chris just noticed my shirt at the end of the podcast.
I don't know how I missed it the whole time. It's precious.
It's
or whatever.
Yes,
whatever. Yeah. Is it? Yeah. Oh my God.
I am wearing a shirt
Silence
that
of the
is-
Lambs.
It is Buffalo Bill from Silence of the Lambs' dog, Precious,
and-
looking into the pit where he's
It's
keeping
the
a
angle
woman.
is from the perspective of the girl in the pit. Jesus Christ.
Everyone, by the way, girls see this shirt all the time and go, "Oh, look at that cute little dog." And I'm like, this is like the most horrifying thing ever. I'm such an asshole.
Oh, what a cute little dog.
I have a Silence of the Lambs shirt. All right. That
Get
was
into
great.
my pit, ladies.
Speaking of evil assholes, I'm an
Right.
idiot.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
All right, man.
Dude.
Well, I love you.
Awesome.
Good
Love you,
chat.
bud.
Bye,
Yeah, man.
everybody. Thanks. Hey, don't forget to call 3 Beer Wad California and leave a message. We didn't even get to the messages today. We got more for you next time.
Oh, yeah. Pew. See you later.
Bye.
What would you rather do instead? We're all dead.